Oh, hey, good morning. Well, I was supposed to substitute teach today, but all schools in my county are canceled because of, well, right now it's Tropical Storm Nicole. It was hurricane at Category 1, but now it's a tropical storm because it's gone on to the land, so it's cut down on the strength of it. Um, I thought, here I am at home. I'm going to enjoy my morning. Even though the weather says that it says it's raining. If I look at, like my computer or something. But apparently the computer hasn't taken a gander outside. Not raining yet. Not windy at all, as still as can be. Well, I'm thankful for that. Okay, so you know what I thought I would do this morning, because I thought I want to have really, really enjoy my coffee. Let's see here. So I want to find one of those raspberry. Where do I have the raspberry? Here it is. Okay, and it's going to be a big cup. So I've got the Nespresso Raspberry, Infiniment Fruité, blah, blah, blah. What is raspberry? Is it framboise? Anyway, can't remember already in French, and I threw the box away. Oh, I have other boxes. Well, that's okay. I've had this already many times. I've also got it for the original line, for my little pixie machine. But this morning I want a big cup. Okay, now let me, what am I, all right. Do I have one here? Yeah, here we go. No, that's not a big cup. Are all my big cups in the dishwasher? Well, I'll use this one. Okay, this is one of those double wall glass mugs, and it's got, it holds, I don't know, I think 18 ounces, something like that. Okay, so before I do that though, okay, so I've got 30 calorie per cup almond milk in there, and okay, I'm going to add some Hershey's Dark Cocoa. Now, I could just add, I have some Jordan Skinny syrup here, and I could add some of that, but let me tell you, chocolate with this raspberry coffee is amazing. So I want to have a strong chocolate presence. Oh golly, you know what though? Now that I've dumped that in there, I just remembered that sometimes if you put too much powdered stuff into your milk frother, the milk will not froth. Oh well. All right, here's some Splenda. I'm going to put it in there because that chocolate is not sweetened, and I want to have a sweet drink. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll get that going around. So yesterday when I substituted, one of the things we did, because in language arts, the kids have been studying different kinds of literature. So I thought, let's do a poem that a lot of us my age had to learn, had to memorize when we were in school. Trees by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree. Da 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 da. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. If you don't know it, Google it. Trees by Joyce Kilmer. Joyce, by the way, is a guy. That was a guy's name back then. Anyhow, by the way, point of interest, he enlisted in World War I and was killed in the fighting, and he was only 31 years old at that point. Anyhow, so we went through the poem, and I had each one of them. It's made of 6 couplets, and I had each one choose one and illustrate it. Oh my gosh, they did such an awesome job. We also watched the 1948 Walt Disney Melody Time musical version of trees. So, did we not froth? We didn't froth. Okay, but hopefully we have a nice chocolatey milk here. Okay, so one of the kids, this just really tickled me. He chose as his couplet, poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. And he drew a tree, and then he had a pair of hands coming from the side of the picture, and he labeled them God's hands, so you would know. It just really tickled me. I thought that was so cool. Anyway, all right, so we're ready. I've got the milk. Let me taste it and make sure it's sweet enough. Oh, it's chocolatey and it's sweet. Okay. Oh, it helps if I put the coffee capsule in. So, raspberry and chocolate go really well together. And this particular coffee is very raspberry-ish. And I have added chocolate stuff to it when I've had it before. And wow, it was wonderful. I do wish that my milk was frothed. If I had used the skinny syrup instead of using the chocolate powder, I would have frothed milk now. Okay, don't vibrate off of their cup. Sometimes it's a lightweight cup, hang on. And it's a very small stand. I'm gonna try to froth some milk up here. And the machine is spinning that coffee capsule around and around and around. And I don't think it's going anywhere, but I've had cups vibrate off. Actually, I think that, now that I come to think of it, the heavier cups are more prone to vibrate because they get a kind of motion going from the vibration, and they'll just sort of walk themselves off of there. So, okay, I've got this milk going around. I don't, maybe I should have rinsed it out. We'll give it a try this way. What's nice is that the milk frother also heats up the milk. Okay, so here we've got this. It'd be so much prettier if I had frothed milk in there, but that's all right. I'm not drinking it for its looks, okay? Kind of like when you get married, Don't marry just for looks. There's got to be some good content in there, right? Okay, so we'll eject the capsule and move this out of the way. Okay, did it froth? Oh, yeah, good. We got some froth here. We'll pour that over. I feel like there's always something you can do in a situation. It's very rare in any situation where you're absolutely stymied and stuck. There's always some kind of workaround that you can figure out. Now, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So the fun thing would be if I shook a little chocolate powder on top. I'm not going to bother to do that because, I don't know, knowing me, I probably end up dumping the whole container over. Sometimes things like that happen. Did you watch my video yesterday where I made the espresso with tonic water? Whoa, that was an unexpected disaster happening, what I call operator error, because I forgot about how tonic water fizzes up tremendously when you add the espresso in, and I was adding it to an almost full mug. That was exciting. Anyway, okay, maybe I'll get away with no disasters today. Oh, look at this creamy, chocolatey, and raspberry. I have a stuffy nose today, but I can detect that raspberry on my tongue just from the, okay, fumes does not sound good, does it? The fumes coming up from the coffee? No, how about the aroma wafting up from the coffee? Okay, I'll be poetic here. Okay, oh, now the most important part. Needs a little more sweetener. Now this time, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some of the skinny syrup in here. This is chocolate caramel truffle. Okay, Jordan skinny syrup. You can get it at TJ Maxx at a reduced price, and the company just made a deal with Target to start carrying it at Target. Don't know what the price point is there. Okay, so. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Oh, I love it. I will say this. There's actually a little too much milk in here because it's diluting some of that raspberry flavor. Oh, it still smells heavenly. You know what though? I actually have a fix for that. Ta-da! Raspberry syrup. I am just doctoring this coffee to death. Okay, because I want to bring back some of that raspberry in there. And it could have stood to be a little sweeter, so I'm not going to be over sweetening it. All right, try again. Okay, I'm going to be able to really enjoy this. And I think that I will have a chocolate health bar. Not Heath, health. With this to just really, really enjoy the experience of chocolate and raspberry on this Thursday morning, November 10th, 2022, going on 7:30 from the East Coast of the United States, which unfortunately, again, is having rain and wind and hurricane-y kind of problems. So say a prayer for those who, especially are on the coast or in areas prone to flooding or tornadoes. Okay, well, I hope I'll see you tomorrow morning. I don't know, we're supposed to go back to school tomorrow. We'll see.